Hi everyone, I'm Laura McGoldrick and welcome to the first day of the 2020 ANZ New Zealand Cricket Awards, a time where we can sit back, celebrate and remember the champions of the past season. Now over the next 4 days we'll be taking a look back at an amazing year in cricket and honouring the most outstanding overall performances with New Zealand cricket's highest accolades. We'll be handing out honours for a period that started with that unforgettable Black Caps 2019 World Cup campaign, the triumphs over England and India at home, and the tours to Sri Lanka and of course to Australia, and ended with the White Ferns in their home series against South Africa and their T20 World Cup campaign in Australia. It was also a highly competitive year for domestic cricket, with Wellington particularly prominent in carrying off the Dream 11 men's and women's Super Smash titles, as well as the Plunket Shield, while the Auckland Aces beat the Otago Volts in the final of the Ford Trophy, and the Auckland Hearts beat the Northern Spirit in the final of the Halliburton-Johnson Shield. The first ANZ New Zealand Cricket Award to be announced today is for the Women's Dream 11 Super Smash Player of the Year. Now, this award recognises the most outstanding overall performances in our domestic women's T20 competition, which the Wellington Blaze, as we just mentioned, won after beating the Auckland Hearts in the final. And the winner of the Women's Dream 11 Super Smash Player of the Year is Sophie Devine.
A key figure in the Blazers' title-winning campaign, Sophie scored 369 runs at an impressive average of 52 and an even more impressive strike rate of 184. She also took 13 wickets at an average of 14 and at an economy rate of 6.75 runs and over, as the Blaze won their third consecutive T20 crown. To present the award on behalf of New Zealand Cricket is board member Liz Dawson.
Thanks, Laura, and it's such a delight and a pleasure and an absolute privilege to be able to present this award to you, Sophie. You've been awarded the Dream 11 Super Smash T20 Women's Player of the Year for the 1920 season, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a real honour.
Sophie, thinking about the campaign, what are your reflections for the Blaze?
Yeah, look, it was a fantastic campaign for the Wellington Blaze. I thought we set some pretty lofty goals at the start of the tournament, and to be able to go through the round robin component of the season unbeaten was certainly a massive achievement, but we knew that the end goal for us was always to be raising that title. So for us to get there, we knew there was a bit of pressure on us, and there was certainly a lot of expectation, not only I guess externally but certainly from ourselves as well, as wanting to be there at the end in the final, and we were very lucky. I think it was sort of a bit hairy there to actually play the final at base and reserve. So yeah, look, it was fantastic to finish the season the way we did.
And so from a personal point of view, you've had a pretty successful season, the greatest number of sixes by any player in the competition, male or female, and also a T20 100. So thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, it was I guess a really pleasing season personally for me. I think I probably don't set goals at the start of the season, wanting to hit the most sixes or anything like that. But I know that's certainly my style of play is to be aggressive. And I think especially, I guess, leading the side, that's how I want to lead from the front and be aggressive and take sides on. And any time that you get to score a century, doesn't matter the format, but certainly in T20, it's really special. So it was nice just to contribute to the team's success. And I think the great thing about the Wellington Blaze side that we showed throughout the tournament was that different people stood up at different times, and I think that's the sign of a really class side, and I think it's going to hold us in really good stead in the coming years.
And going forward, Soph, what's next for you?
Everyone's health has to come first, and it's just about a case of staying ready whenever cricket can resume, making sure that not only me but my teammates are in the best possible shape and ready to go. So it's at the moment, it's just trying to keep myself mentally and physically ready to go, and whenever that opportunity presents, whether it's with Wellington, whether it's with New Zealand, whether it's overseas, it's just about being ready whenever that moment might come.
The men's Dream 11 Super Smash was the best yet, with bigger crowds and viewership numbers and outstanding performances throughout. As part of a finals day doubleheader at the base and reserve, The Firebirds fought off the challenge of the Auckland Aces to carry home the silverware. And the winner of the Men's Dream 11 Super Smash Player of the Year is Devon Conway from the Wellington Firebirds.
Devon Conway continued his stellar form across all formats with a hugely influential T20 campaign, scoring 543 runs at an average of 67 and a strike rate of 145 with a top score of 101 of 51 balls against the Volts. In the final against the Aces at the Basin Reserve, he helped his side to 168 for 7 batting first, scoring 49 of 37 deliveries. To present the award on behalf of New Zealand Cricket is board member Liz Dawson.
Hi, Devon. Thanks for giving us your time this morning. I know you're probably wondering what this is all about, but I'm absolutely delighted to let you know that you have been awarded the Dream 11 T20 Super Smash Player of the Year award for 2019-20 season.
Thank you so much, Liz. Obviously, it's really awesome to hear this news, so I'm really grateful to win this award. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations. You've had a pretty amazing season. So how did you enjoy the campaign in its entirety, Devon?
Yeah, obviously thoroughly enjoyed the campaign. It was one filled with lots of memories for us. Winning the trophy at the end was awesome. And yeah, personally, it was one of my better campaigns, and I'm truly grateful for having the opportunity to bat up the order this year. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was really awesome to win the trophy.
Impressive figures as well, your batting figures, and also a century during the series.
Yeah, it was a pretty special day for us. Myself and Michael Pollard put on a really awesome partnership, which helped me along the way throughout that innings of mine. And you know, pulling off the win at that down in Dunedin was pretty special, and to top it off with a 100 was a pretty good feeling.
And the day itself, the day of the final, the double header at the Basin Reserve, a pretty special day.
Yeah, definitely. When we woke up in the morning, it was very misty and a bit rainy. So it was one of those days where we weren't sure if we were quite going to get on the field. But, you know, at the end of it, it was pretty special to share a trophy with the Blaze as well, winning their game prior to our game. And obviously the memories in the change rooms afterwards will always be remembered forever.
Well, congratulations. We are so delighted. Stay safe in your bubble, and we look forward to seeing you in your capacity in the Firebirds next season. Thanks, Devon.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Cheers.
The Bert Sutcliffe Medal. Named after one of the country's most famous and highly respected Test players, the Bert Sutcliffe Medal is awarded for outstanding services to the game of cricket and is considered by New Zealand Cricket as one of the 2 most prestigious awards of the year, along with, of course, the Sir Richard Hadley Medal. A veritable who's who of cricket personalities has won this over the years, including former internationals Walter Hadley, Merv Wallace, John R. Reid, Graham Dowling, Sir Richard Hadley and Ewen Chatfield. And the winner of the Bert Sutcliffe Medal for 2020 is Ian Smith.
Widely respected as one of the best cricket commentators in the world, Ian has been the voice of cricket since swapping the wicket-keeping gloves for the commentary microphone in the early 90s. Not only has he called all 112 home tests since 1992-93, he's also called many of our biggest moments, including Grant Elliott's 6 to win the 2015 World Cup semi-final against South Africa. Last year's World Cup semi-final win over India and the subsequent Super Over final against England.
7 weeks of cricket, 48 games, 1 ball, here's Bolt. They're going to push. Are we in for a super over? They've got to go quick, they've got to go quick. Out, I'm sure he's out. We're going to a super over.
Having made his international debut in 1980, Ian went on to become a highly regarded member of the very successful 1980s New Zealand side, playing 63 tests and 98 ODIs. In addition, he worked the Basin Reserve scoreboard as a Wellington schoolboy, and in 1979 was a reserve fieldsman during the very first ever test played in Napier, meaning a total of about 45 years direct involvement with the international game.
Right then, here we go. 6:21 for 6, and Brendan McCullum is on 298. hasn't been an easy test match for wicketkeepers, but DJ Watling made that very difficult catch look pretty easy. It's commentary change, isn't it?
Yeah.
To present the award on behalf of New Zealand Cricket, Board Chairman Greg Barclay.
Smithy, Bert Sutcliffe medal. Sincere congratulations, well done. You've had two careers, one as a player and now one as a highly regarded professional commentator. What did you actually enjoy the most, Smithy, playing or calling the game?
Well, I enjoyed every bit of everything I did with cricket, Greg, actually, because I had no idea when I was playing I was going to be a commentator, so I thought that part of it would be probably the end of it. So I enjoyed a lot of those times. I played cricket with some great players of New Zealand cricket history, and through a really successful era. And people often would say to me, "Gee, don't you wish you were playing now, because all the IPL money and pay rates have gone up, etc. And life seems to be pretty good if you can play the game well." I think about it, and sure, there would be that side of it, but I wouldn't trade those times, those many victories with those players, the times keeping to Sir Richard Hadley, the times watching Martin Crowe bat sides into submission, and all the other guys playing their part as well. So the playing aspect of it was the realisation of a dream, I guess. I've loved every minute of calling Test cricket. Those numbers, of course, there's some overseas as well, but those numbers are just fantastic in terms of the memories that they bring with them. Some wonderful Test performances from good teams, but wonderful individual performances as well. And Brendan's 300 will live forever in my mind, being able to call that moment. Test wins at Lords, Test win at Hobart, Ross Taylor's 290. There's so many of them. The draw at the draw, of course, at Eden Park with so much drama against England, and then of course the World Cup final last year. So I've had my moments. I've been Johnny on the spot, and my voice, I suppose, will be on those highlight reels forever and a day. Because of good timing, I guess, but also some really good cricket by New Zealand sides over the years. Commentary is not something I think you've ever fully learned, because as we see with cricket, something strange happens more often than not.
I'm interested, Smithy, just in hearing what this award means to you. It's one of the two probably most prestigious awards given in New Zealand cricket on an annual basis. So the Bert Sutcliffe, what does that mean to you?
Well, on top of New Zealand cricket also granting me life membership, it's been a wonderful 2 years. I'm so grateful. It makes me quite emotional, actually, to think about joining the list of people that have already won this award, Greg. I dedicate it to my wife, Louise. Anyone that's played or been involved with touring and cricket will know that you've got to have a base. Louise has been fantastic the whole time, and brought up three great sons, Jared, Jake, and Angus as well, to the adult stage where we can still enjoy it from my commentary point of view. But they're the base. The other guys I would want to obviously thank are my teammates over the years throughout my playing career. We've mentioned them already, but they made it all possible to have the success that I had. And lastly, the people I've worked with, and in particular, the people over the last 2 decades at Sky Television here in New Zealand who have provided cricket coverage, and I was part of it from day one right to the very end, and I'll never forget the friends that I've made throughout there, and the hard work that they put in to bring cricket to people in New Zealand, and so I dedicate it to those three groups of people in particular. So I thank New Zealand cricket, I thank the board, I thank yourself, Whitey, all those people that have helped me along the way, because it is communication industry, and communication needs various forms, and it's usually at least a two-way thing. So I'd like to think I leave New Zealand cricket from a commentary point of view in New Zealand with good friendships, and I know I've got good experiences, but good mates, good friendships, and people that I can pop around to the odd ground with in years to come, and perhaps have a drink on New Zealand cricket, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, look, Ian, congratulations again. I mean, you and I could chat away like this all afternoon, particularly if we had some of the sponsors' product, which unfortunately we can't today. But Look, on behalf of everyone in the wider cricket family, thanks for being such a great contributor to the game. You know, as I said, it's a wonderful achievement. Your contribution, you should be very, very proud of it. I think thanks also for always being true to yourself too. You're a special figure in cricket. You know, you're esteemed through the game. So again, congratulations. Thanks, Navi.
Greg, thank you very much for those words. And hey, mate, I wouldn't have traded it for a second. It's been brilliant.